Because, as you can see, they will solve many problems. The rich people who want to armor their cars, there is the capacity here. They are private cars, the passenger cars. The army who want some of the IFVs, instead of using others, although we have other capacities, we already have some other capacities at Magamaga and so on, but this should be added on. Should be added on as a source of the IFVs, infantry fighting vehicles. Then the banks, which need vehicles to carry money safely, protected, they are welcome here. Riot Control Police, you know the address now. You come here. So the army for transport, the troop carriers, those are troop carriers. Instead of the ones we have been buying from India, the Tata, there they are. Because these ones are not only troop carriers, but they are also protected against small arms. So you should inspect them properly and so that we rule out imports. We don't have to import, we can use these ones here. And I can assure the manager that we shall buy from him. I will no longer allow buying from other sources when this capacity is here. Now, regarding the boats, you saw the boats also, the boats, security on the lakes, it is all here. The only thing I would want to advise them, and you people, you can advise them more, is that our terrain is quite different from the Middle East.
You will see exactly the capabilities of driving an off-road. All our vehicles, they have off-road capabilities, 4x4, 6x6, and 8x8. What we're going to present you today, there are all 4x4s, exception one vehicle, which is a soft armor vehicle, and that's the 8x8 vehicle. And once again, this is the TLC-79, single cab, 8 crew member capacity. It's a B6 armoring level with a 360 degrees rotatable turret, easy to install a 50 caliber machine gun or a 12.7. The second vehicle, that's the Cougar. Also it comes with a different type of a turret, 360 degrees manual, 3 doors, driver door, vehicle commander door, and a larger door on the back of the vehicle for easy entries and easy exits of the vehicle. What can I say about this vehicle, sir? It's a 4.5 liter engine, turbo diesel. All the wheels on the vehicles are run on flat, which means that if the vehicle goes into a contact, if is losing the air pressure on the tires, the vehicle is still capable of getting the crew out of the contact zone, driving up to 80 kilometers with a maximum speed of 60 kilometers an hour, which makes the vehicle compatible and great for the operations which we are conducting in urban environment and rural environment as well. The steel which is using for manufacturing our vehicle, and this is a very important thing, it's a MIL 46-100 steel. It's a military spec steel. The other good aspect of it, it's from bumper to bumper, it's only one shield of steel, so there are no joints. In our manufacturing, we do not create a weakest points on the vehicle. So the side panels, the roof, and the floor of the vehicle is made from one shield of steel. The hardness of the steel, it's measured in Brinells. So we're using steel Brinell 500 and Brinell 600, which is one of the hardest armoring steel known in the world. This vehicle, which is just riding now in front of you, gentlemen, it's the Spartan SUT. It's based on a Ford F550 chassis with a 6.7 turbo diesel engine, 5-man crew, equipped with the turret, 360 degrees rotatable turret, capability of carrying a 12.7 machine gun, and in the back, which this vehicle is being designed for special forces operations, it has the capability of installing a 14.5 millimeter machine gun. As well, the additional resource of ammunition, water supply, fuel, and food supply for long-range missions. The same thing, the vehicle, it comes with the run-on flat tires, same as all the rest of the vehicles in our range of products. This vehicle, it's a B6, the one which is riding now, it's a B6 level, but it can be upgraded up to Stanak 2. So when we say Stanak 2, we say that the vehicle, it can hold a hit from 12.7 rounds. And two hand grenades on the roof, and as well, it's an IED-proof vehicle. The vehicle is being tested. All our vehicles are tested in Germany, and they are going through a harsh test, which each and every vehicle is shot minimum 300 times at 90 degrees angle, which means that the perfect shot goes to the They tested with the 9 kilograms of TNT placed at 3 meters distance on the side of the vehicle. Every vehicle comes with those required tests. The vehicle which is just coming now into the track, it's the Shaman. Basically, it's soft skin. It's totally amphibious. Those vehicles are mainly used in search and rescue operations, humanitarian operations, and due to the fact it's 8x8, it has the capability of turning all 8 wheels at a time, which it makes from this vehicle a capable vehicle in riding into the urban environment, where you're gonna get more than 90 degrees angles on turnings. So the size, it's longer, but the turnings, you can take it easily. As I said, and I repeat myself, it's a totally amphibious vehicle, easy to drive, easy to operate, and easy to extract those in needs which are in remote areas on special occasions when we have floods, you had calamities, natural calamities. As you can see now, it's taking a sharp turn using the 4 front wheels and the 4 on the back. So all they turn simultaneously. And all this, it's managed by the driver by a push button. So he can select from the interior of the cockpit how to operate the vehicle, either the 4 wheels. Those vehicles that are in use in some parts of Africa, and they're used by the United Nations as well in World Food Program operations. They did the calculation, and using those vehicles are more easy and more cheap to supply food in remote areas than using helicopters. The next vehicle coming to the track is the Falcon. This vehicle, it's BR6 leveling armor. equipped with a CTIS system, which it allows the operator to deflate or inflate the tires while they're inside the vehicle without breaking the armor of the vehicle. If they change the environment, if they drive from the paved road to the 4x4, where it requires 4x4 in the area, they have to deflate the tires to expected pressure in order to accomplish their mission. So they can do this from inside the vehicle without exiting the vehicle. The crew capacity of this vehicle is 2 + 8. So you get 8 people inside, 8 operators, well protected. It's very robust vehicle. It can be equipped with a turret as well, 360 degrees turret. It's been proved in combat in Syria. It's been active there from the beginning of the war till the end of the war. The engine is a Cummins engine, 6.7 liters. The tires are run-on flat tires, same as all the other products we have it in our range. And this vehicle can go up to Stanak 2 armor leveling. Goes through obstacles, very big obstacles, and the suspensions, the vehicle is steady and passing through without any difficulties. Whenever we design a vehicle as a company, we take into consideration the people which they're going to use them and they're going to operate them. Take into consideration their gear, take into consideration even their boots, how heavy they are. So that's how we design a vehicle, for them to be easy to operate in any type of environment, in any conditions, and to make sure that they accomplish their missions successfully, and most important thing, that they're coming back home to their families safe and alive. The next vehicle which is going to be on a show is the Riot Control Unit, mainly used by the law enforcement, especially in an urban environment, to disperse the crowd. We are using water, which is a non-lethal, it's considered a non-lethal weapon. The tank capacity of the water is 6,000 liters. The pressure of the cannon, it goes up and spraying the water up to 50 meters distance. It's equipped with a main gun, which is on top of the vehicle, and 2 additional guns which are on the side of the vehicle for a side approach. The vehicle as well is equipped with a barricade breaker, which is right in front of the vehicle. It's a snowplow. That it can be operated by the commander, which is inside the cabin, and he can go easily through any barricades which is being created on the side, on the middle of the road. This is the main gun, which is spraying the water up to 50 meters. Additional to the 6,000 liter water tank, there are another 3 tanks. One for the tear gas solution, one for the ink solution, and one for the foam solution. Which again, from a push of a button, the vehicle commander, he can adjust the mixture, and he can select the mixture of the solution which is going to use it, dispersing the crowd. Now the vehicle goes down the ramp, and they will start spraying the side guns, the side water cannons, which they are mainly used if the rioters, they are trying to approach the vehicle from the sides. That's the side cannon. As well, it's 8 bars of pressure. If anyone is trying to approach the vehicle from the side and is going to be hit by the jet, he's going to be pushed away from the vehicle. Those vehicles usually they are operated as a group of vehicles by the Riot control unit or a squad. So they will go as in pairs into the operations. The crew is made up from 3: the driver, the main operator of the gun, which is seated in the center cabin, and the vehicle commander, which is on the right-hand side of the driver. The last vehicle which we are going to demonstrate lively to you, it's a soft armor vehicle. It's a 4x4. It's a 1.5 engine, Kubota engine. It's a soft armor vehicle. It's used by the peacekeeping operations. It's used by United Nations operations. It's a fully amphibious vehicle. And the nicest part of it is that this vehicle doesn't run by miles. It runs by hours. So the fuel consumption, it's 2 to 3 liters per hour operating this vehicle. It has a fuel capacity of 56 liters of diesel and another additional 58 liters in each one of the rims. So with this vehicle, easily you can operate 3,000 hours without stopping for refueling. It's mainly used in Lake Victoria for World Food Program by the United Nations. They are supplying food instead of using helicopters. It's more cost effective and it's more reliable to use this vehicle, which we call it Sherp. It's a 2-man operations. It's a driver and the vehicle commander, and the back of the vehicle, it can be used for cargo or for passengers. It comes in 2 versions, the 4x4 and the 10x10. What we present you now is the 4x4 version. The tires of these vehicles are low pressure tires, which made this vehicle capable of crossing the obstacles up to 1 meter high. It can climb the obstacles and it can go over it easily without any difficulties. It can go on a rocky terrain, it can go on a sandy terrain, as well on the mangroves and a water